A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco.
Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Hit hard to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, this team could really benefit if Polanco can get it going again. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
Batting fourth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Marcus Semien is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman,
line drive to left. Polanco has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the left fielder number 25, Gregory Polanco.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Little soft liner right there, dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Elvis Andrus.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center. So the first two have reached here to start the second.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Greg Patterson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Andrew Susak will be next. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in now, Andrew Susak. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Yasmani Tomas.
Leading off
As
for
you
the
get a look
Yankees.
at his current righty-lefty
Designated
splits
hitter,
entering play in this one.
Yasmani.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. In the air out to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting six.
Now at the plate, number 39. This will be his
39.
first trip to the plate in this one. And that misses for ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Batting seventh. Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Over to first, Cole, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are two away now. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Inside and low. 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready for another chance, Josh Bell. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Settling in now, Greg Bird. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back in standing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting. Second
Here's
baseman.
D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the runner back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. None out. Runners at first and second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up. So he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
I love that hit right there. 2 runs driven in early in the game. That always lets every pitcher relax and now be aggressive. Let's see if these runs help their pitcher when he gets back on the mound.
In now, Ben Gamble, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1.
Now batting. Catcher.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Susac has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is McCutchen. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Marcus Semien
starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Out of play. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding in, Gregory Polanco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a changeup in there for a cold 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Greg Patterson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Now, in, number 39. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Third baseman, number 39.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Cole has his target. Here it is on 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is. Now batting, Andrew Susak. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 13. Andrew
breaking ball
Susak.
for a strike. 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2
5.
here to start the afternoon.
Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here's another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. And this is fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
This is a great 8-pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself. And finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. Got the base hit.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Judge has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder. Andrew
Ready for another
McCutcheon.
shot now. Andrew McCutcheon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things
Leading
off
off for the
against
Yankees.
Garrett Cole.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1 now to Iglesias. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Got him to go down swinging there. D. Gordon is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Over to first, Cole, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And he's safe.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Gary Sanchez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Here it comes on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Got him to go down swinging there. Josh Bell goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. That's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
3-1. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Steve Cishek will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Steve Cishek.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gregory Polanco stands in as he looks at a called strike. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner at second here with one man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
With the count standing at 2-1, he was sitting on anything that was belt high from the middle of the plate in, and that's exactly what he got. And that's what you call punishing the mistake.
Elvis Andrus comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollock on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Greg Patterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Tomas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs. Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He's set and the pitch. Number 39 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Off is Marisnick. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Harrison's got it, and he's set down 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Striding in once again, Greg Bird. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Susak. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. David Robertson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 5.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Hey now.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Josh Bell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Jason Shreve will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Jason Shreve.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Again, a 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Matt, this has been a fun at-bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Marcus Semien is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there. He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mitchell Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ramirez.
Jose Iglesias is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in, D. Gordon.
Batting,
he got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99.
In now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Semien just to the left of the mound, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Gregory Polanco will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Elvis Andrus. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Dylan Betances enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Frank Collins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Francisco Medina is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 26, Francisco Medina.
Ben Gamble is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Polanco has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutcheon is under this one. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. Marisnick takes the turn at third. He wants it all, but no. He'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting,
now at the plate, number 39. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Medina is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Stepping up now, Andrew Susak. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.